Hello, my name is Daniela Bogarts. I am a Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering. I have worked in various fields from research and development, including for pharmaceutical field to sales as a medical representative. Currently, I am attempting an advanced training in lifestyle oncology at the European School of Lifestyle Oncology.
What was going on in your life when you decided to try Rigvir SE supplement?
Following a radical nephrectomy of the right kidney, I was diagnosed with high-grade invasive urothelial carcinoma stage 4. Immediately after chemotherapy, I had recurrence in the left kidney, a 1.3 centimeter tumor. I made a immunohistochemical staining analysis, and it was a shock for me. My tumor was a very heterogeneous one, containing 39 oncogenes. The tumor was resistant to chemo and radiotherapy with high chances of hyperprogression on immunotherapy with checkpoint inhibitors. So my single solution was the surgical one. For 6 months, I was without treatment.
What were you hoping to get from a supplement like this?
Well, because my case needed treatment and not prevention, I hope that at least it will help me stop the tumor growth until I will have the treatment plan for the injectable form of Rigvir, the Eco 7 Rigvir.
How did you first hear about Rigvir SE supplement?
It was through very intensive internet research, studying hundreds of studies concerning the cold tumors. Those non-responsive to chemoradio, checkpoint inhibitors, immunotherapy, or targeted therapy. So I found about the oncolytic virotherapy, and I searched for a practical solution for stopping and hopefully treating my urothelial carcinoma.
Did you have any doubts or hesitations at the beginning?
Everybody has. Especially when we think of the recent COVID pandemic. Yeah, the name of virus has a negative connotation because of COVID pandemic. You are agree, or? But as already mentioned, I researched very much in advance, and step by step, I gained the trust that this therapy is my single solution, and so was it. There are bad or good viruses, so Rigvir is between the good ones.
How easy was it to use Rigvir SE supplement in your daily routine?
Really, really very easy. As advised, 1 capsule per month with 1 glass of water in the morning on an empty stomach. Of course, the storage must be accordingly in the fridge, the non-used capsules.
How long did you use it before you noticed any differences?
I suppose there were 2 months. First, I noticed a state of well-being and a changing in the symptoms of urothelial carcinoma, such as non-metal taste in my mouth. That was awful. And immediately after I realized I don't have this symptom anymore, yes, it was such a hope. And I get the feeling that it starts to work.
What differences did you personally notice?
Well, this one, that my symptoms of urothelial carcinoma were weaker and weaker, and they disappeared. And my overall well-being was better. I was stronger somehow and motivated, because that's very important to cancer patients.
How did using Rigvir SE supplement make you feel overall?
It was an improvement in my overall being and an improvement in my symptoms. That gave me trust. So after 3 months of oral medication with Rigvir SE, I switched on injectable medication with Echo 7 Rigvir.
Did it change how you think about your health or well-being in any way?
Of course, the fact that the symptoms were reduced gave me hope that the treatment, even if it was just monotherapy, will work. But the results exceeded expectations, and after only 3 months of Rigvir SE and 5 months of Echo 7 Rigvir virotherapy, all my analyses were clean. My CBS and immunograms and my CTs and my MRI were also clean.
Who would you recommend Rigvir SE supplement to?
Well, first of all, to all people with a weakened immune system. As an anti-cancer treatment, I would recommend Rigvir SE for all precancerous conditions such as skin cancer, throat cancer, cervix, prostate, bladder, stomach, etc. I would recommend it as an advanced support alongside anti-cancer established therapies such as chemotherapy, radiotherapy, immunotherapy, and in all non-responsive chemo, radio, and immunotherapy cancers immediately after surgery. I would recommend lifelong Rigvir SE treatment against the cancer dormant cells because that's a huge problem in oncology. And no matter what kind of cancer treatment they followed.
What would you say to someone who is unsure about trying it?
Well, I suppose I will explain the mechanism of action of the oncolytic virotherapy. That Rigvir virus finds through oncotropism the cancer cells, selectively infects them, replicate within and destroy cancer cells while sparing healthy tissues. By causing cancer cells to burst, that's oncolysis, Rigvir SE releases tumor antigens that triggers a systemic immune response, often turning cold tumors hot. It enhances the immune system, activating the CD4+, CD8+ T cells, the B lymphocytes, the natural killer cells, and the essential immunoglobulins A, G, and M. And I suppose I will convince them that way.
If you had to describe Rigvir SE supplement in one sentence, what would you say?
I would say that Rigvir SE supplement is the most cost-effective and proven in-time treatment, supporting overall well-being and increasing performance, strengthening the body's defense against various illnesses, including cancer.
Is there anything important you'd like to share with others considering it?
Yes, often there is a supposition that Rigvir cannot be effective against all kinds of types of cancer. Well, theoretically, it can be, as long as the immune system can reach that part of the body. That is why it perhaps cannot be very effective in bone metastasis because the immune system cannot reach too much in the bones, yeah? But in where the immune system can reach, can be very effective. Rigvir SE enhances the immune system. The immune system works in the binary system. It belongs or it belongs not to me and acts accordingly, recognizing the tumor cells as enemies and fighting against them. As simple as that and as genuine as that.